everybody, this is Big Bang Crypto. My name is Sam and welcome to another episode. Now, before we get into the chart, I just want to show you our Discord channel and something new. So now you can subscribe and we have this waiting for you. If you want to help this community and channel to grow, then I think you should pick one of these opportunities. It's really amazing and I think very, very helpful because you all know that the crypto space and these price movements are really crazy. And if you don't have an idea of what is going on and what will happen next, then I think this is the place to be. And we have so much more that is coming. So as you can see, we also have a trading bot that we're working on, and it is really, really amazing what is happening right there. So just to show you an example, for example, right here, what you can see, these are results of our trading bot, and right here once again, and or right here. So really, really amazing what is going on at the moment. I know it looks unbelievable, but yeah, it's reality and we're just beginning, guys. And if you want to join us and be a part of something amazing, then take this opportunity and join our community. As you can see right now, we have this loyalty discount, and so 50% discount. So I think it's a great opportunity, and you will get so much more than this right here. So this is the normal technical analysis chat, and I think it's still very helpful what I show you right here. But if you subscribe to us, you will get everything that we find inside of the chart that helps you to understand the next movement. So yeah, for example, this is of today, showing you guys that we have a bullish divergence right here in the chart, and that it is possible to see a little pump. So if something like this happens, you know why, and you know which target you have to pay attention to. So that's why I say if we have a little pump, then maybe 8.1 to 8.2K is possible. And yeah, so much more. And we also have this subscriber chat and the subscriber technical analysis chat, where I try to go more into details. And so after the drop, for example, I showed you guys that we have to take a look at this yellow box, because this is short-term resistance right here, and we have also this white circle. And yeah, yesterday, let's have a look right here. So this is yesterday, and well, before anything happened, I said that this green line is a strong resistance on the way up. This blue line is also a very strong resistance, and this white circle is strong support, and this red line as well. All right, so I mean, take a look at that, and now look what happened today. It's right here. So this is what happens. So I'm telling you exactly what is likely to happen. And as you can see, price comes down and finds support on this white circle, like I predicted. So yeah, so all these things and much more in our Discord channel, and as well in the subscriber chat. So yeah, you should really choose this opportunity. It's amazing. I wish I had something like this when I started. All right, so let's get into the chart and just be as clear as possible. So this is the ascending broadening wedge formation that I talked about in my previous video, and as you can see, price is really respecting this formation. And the last time I showed you this formation, we were somewhere around this area, and yeah, what happened is we came all the way down today to this support line right here of this formation. And now what is important? What is important? Because I think we're very close to a last big drop before we see another pump. Now first of all, very important is to have an eye on this support level. If Bitcoin breaks this level, then we have to keep an eye on this right here, because this is the bottom of this ascending broadening wedge, and this is at $7,700. So if we break downwards and we fall below $7,700, then I think we will see a major drop down to this level right here. So this blue line is the channel line that I always talked about, and I think we will come down to this zone. So I have to keep it like this, and as you can see, we have a lot of intersection right here. When I go to the 4-hourly chart, you might see it much better. So this blue and green and blue zones, this is a pitchfork formation, and yeah, as you can see, the bottom of this pitchfork, and look where it started. Or I used this top points and low points of this big movement, and as you can see, Bitcoin is really moving inside of this channels right here, and the bottom of this pitchfork is close to our channel line. And so we have so many lines down there, big support levels. That's why I think if we see a big drop, then this is the point where we will find our support and see a very big bounce. I also, as you know, I'm also using this Fib circles, and a very important Fib circle is this purple line right here. As you can see, after we came all the way up to 20K, we're fighting with this purple Fib circle all the time, and at the moment, or in the last, let's say in the last weeks and months, we weren't able to really leave this purple Fib circle. Now this might not be the best position. You could have also bring it a little bit more up here. At the moment, I think this makes the most sense for me. I see a lot of price action, important price action. So we have support and resistance as well, like here, for example, and this Fib circle fits, in my opinion, perfectly inside of this price action. And at the moment, so take a look at this. When we're close to this Fib circle and we're fighting with it, we lose and we come all the way down. Again, we come up, we fight with it, and then we lose and we come all the way down. And at the moment, again, we are starting to fight with it, or we started to fight with it. Now, as you can see, again, we're fighting with it and we're losing at the moment. Now, the difference at this point right here to the point up there is, if I make it like this, maybe it looks better. The difference is we have a completely different angle right here. So this Fib circle is coming down right here, and right here, this part compared to this part, this goes more to the horizontal, and this one is really going to the vertical. So I don't think that we will see a period of days where we have this fight. This will be shorter, in my opinion. This will be shorter. At some point, there will be the decision if we cross over or we fall down. And I think we will have this last drop down, and then coming back up again, fighting with it, and then breaking out upwards and moving to the upside. If that happens, I mean, it doesn't matter if we break out upwards today or after this big drop. When we leave this formation, then I think the most likely price level that we will reach will be close to $11,000. This yellow line right here. I think this will be the top of the breakout, and then we will come down again and then start moving sideways to the next wave. So this is what I expect. But when we have this breakout, then I will show you exactly what I think is the most likely scenario. As you can see, I also have this green fib circle and a blue fib circle. They're all playing major parts in Bitcoin's price movement. So that's why I will be able to tell you exactly which price levels could be a very big resistance level on the way up. All right, and yeah, just to give you the price target that I think is very, very likely for a drop is $5,700. All right, so this is what you have to keep in mind. If I go no, let's stay. I'll go to the daily chart. Oh no, I go to the futures chart. So something that I already showed you in my previous videos is that this price level right here, the price level that saved us for a long time not to fall down, was this price level right here. So very, very close to $6,000. And I also showed you a little calculation in my previous video and telling you that if history really repeats, then $5,800 to $700 makes a lot of sense. So in my opinion, you should prepare for this zone right here. Can you see it here? No, looks very weird, I know, but important is to find a way in the chaos. So yeah, so you have to watch out for this price level down there. So everything between 6,300 to 5,700 makes a lot of sense to me. So if I take this away and put a rectangle there right here, so everything from 6,300 to 5,700 makes a lot of sense to me, really makes a lot of sense to me, because a lot of things happened in this zone. And if we go to the monthly right here, so as you can see, after our 20K peak, we came down, and as you can see, so this level right here played a very, very big role on the way down, this right here. So this is why I say this, somewhere inside of it we will find support and have this big bounce. Right? Yes, so just want to show you another chart at the moment. So yeah, so short term, guys, this is what I posted and showed you in the Discord channel. So on the way up, I said this yellow box is important after our drop this morning, and said if we can make it above this box, all right, something might be going on. But at the moment, as you can see, we came up to the top of this box and then came back down. All right. This is very important. This is really, really important. And this fib circle, this white fib circle, as you can see, is at the moment playing a big role. It's resistance, and we can make it above, and so it is likely to come down. If we come down, I think the first target will be at this red line, so this will be 7.6 to 7.7k. This zone makes a lot of sense because we have a lot of strong lines right there. This blue one, for example, as you can see, played a bigger role in the past. So yeah, so this is why I say I think 7.7 will be the first stop when we come down. I also want to show you something that I found and I think is really interesting, but before that I just want to show you something. This is Bulkovsky's opinion of the ascending broadening wedge. So what you can see right here and what we're seeing at the moment is very close to that. And so what he says is if we break downwards, then the bottom of this wedge formation is a target, very important. And this would be, like I said, this would be this would be at 7.7k, guys. And what we also have right here is that he says this is in 81%. This is a continuation pattern. All right, and I think this is a continuation pattern. I think as soon as we fall below 7.7k, then we come all the way down and have our third test, like I showed you many times. This is the wrong chart to show you what I'm talking about, but yeah, this is very likely to me. And yes, so as you can see, all these FIB circles are playing a big role in Bitcoin's price movement. This is what I use for our trading bot group to give them price ranges, which are very likely daily price ranges as well as weekly price ranges, so that they have the best setup for the trading bot. And now at the end of this video, I also want to show you something because of this ascending broadening wedge formation. If we take a look at Ethereum and go to the 4-hourly, looks to me guys, like if Ethereum is doing the same right here. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, I think you can see it. Look at this and look at this. This is nearly the same. And yeah, so what is likely? What is likely? So this is Ethereum. What I think for Ethereum is at the moment we're at $170. If Bitcoin drops, Ethereum will follow, and then possible is $80 coming all the way down to the bottom of this formation. $80 for Ethereum. This would be a beautiful entry. If we take a look at where is it? Litecoin. There it is. Litecoin. Yeah. Looks similar to me. What's going on? If Litecoin drops, then I think if you take a look at the bottom, this will be at $20. Something around $20. If you want to be exactly, then yeah, some close to $24, guys. What do we have? Ethereum Classic. Looks like all the others. What happens if this one goes down? Yeah, then we could reach $3.40, or we could go back to these levels. Look at that. This is at $2.60. So yeah, like I said, beautiful entries, really possible. I think if Bitcoin goes down to no, it's this one. If Bitcoin goes down to $5,700, this would be a major drop, a big drop, and I expect it to be very short, so this means on the same day down and up. So we will go down, stay there for a few hours, maybe a few hours, but it could be only some minutes, and then have a very, very big bounce if that happens. All right, so just take a look at that. Currently, from here down to here, we're talking about another so let's say 25% drop. This is huge, but if that happens, so if Bitcoin drops 25%, then I think the altcoins could see a much bigger drop. And so if we compare that to Ethereum, what means that for Ethereum? If it goes down to that, 50%, guys. All right, 50%. Because I mean, you all know it. When the altcoins start pumping, it's much more than Bitcoin is doing, and when Bitcoin drops, the altcoins drop much harder. So this makes just sense to me if you take a look at it this way. And so this is what I think. There is also this 200 MA problem, so just want to talk about that at the end of this video. I think you all know it. People are saying that we're close to a death cross, so 50 MA and the 200 MA. We're very close to it, so you know what, let's have a look. So let's make the 200 white and bright, and let's make this one, what can we take? Let's take red. So here's the red one right here, so the 50 MA, and this is the 200 MA on the daily chart, and as you can see, they're coming very close to each other. And for analysts, the cross of these averages is a sign for a bear market. So if the 50 goes below the 200, this is a sign for the bear market. And yeah, I let's say it this way. I think only focusing on these two lines is not enough for me to say if we're in a bear market. But if you take this and some other indicators, then you might see the same thing if many indicators, so let's say 3 indicators, are showing you the same, then it is likely to see this happen. And yeah, at the moment, they're getting close, but I don't think that that they will have this cross. I think before that, Bitcoin will move up again, so that we won't see this death cross. Now, just to be very clear, guys, again, so 7.7 is key level for me. If we drop below 7.7, I think we're going all the way down to 5.7. This is a range with a lot of big movement, as you can see. So right here, this one, sorry. So 5.8, 7.7, guys. Look what happens between these two ranges, these two price targets. We have very big movements, and this is what I expect if we fall below 7.7, guys. And what is bullish? What would be bullish, guys? So my favorite scenario, we will fall down in the next hours. Tomorrow at this weekend, I think, is very, very close to this point. We drop down to this point, we come back with a very big bounce, and if we see that bounce, then I think if we go down to 5.8, I think we will come back close to these levels right here. So 7,100 makes sense to me to come close to that zone, and highest point would be 7.7 for a really, really big bounce, but I think 7,100 for the moment. and then we will have a little bit sideways movement, then we will cross this purple line, and then we have this bounce, this big movement upwards to 10.8k. This is what I think at the moment. And if Bitcoin crosses this purple line before the drop, all right, and volume comes in, this is very important, we need volume. If volume comes in and we see Bitcoin moving upwards and moving above the 200, all right, the 200 at the moment it is at $8,800. $8,800, guys. That's a big move right here. But if Bitcoin is able to move above this one, then I think we have a very bullish scenario. And important is that Bitcoin can stay above it, because as you can see, the last time when it was around 8.6k, Bitcoin could move above it, but didn't close above it. So we need a close above this moving average with the full body of the candles. This is very important, guys, and this is my bullish scenario. So first would be moving above this purple circle. This would be the first sign. If you want to be updated, join the Discord channel. And the next sign would be coming up, moving above the 200, and then crossing this shining blue line. It's a very important line, as you can see. From the top coming down, it also played a big role. A lot of people using this line. And if we can move above this line as well, so above the 200, above the blue line, yes, this is very, very bullish. And then we're, I think, out of this drop scenario. All right, guys, thank you very much for your attention. Please join the Discord channel, leave a like if you like the content, and subscribe to our channel, join the Discord channel. It's very, very important, really amazing stuff going on there. And yeah, I hope to see you soon. Have a nice day.